saying goodbye to a character like that is almost like a death. The Queen is back. I did a show called Swingtown where I played Trina Decker. I was the advocate for open marriage. The first part of my career was like very human, very grounded, very natural character. But Swingtown, I was this like Aphrodite almost, you know? I had this love goddess and like she was interesting and a bit of a trickster and she was flirty and a little dangerous but safe at the same time, and she took risks, but she was playful, and this was a character. I feel like I became a leading lady / character actor, and that sort of opened the doors for other opportunities like The Evil Queen, which again is also a character but also a leading lady, and that's how I define myself. I love being a character actor, and I love being a leading lady. It's a blessing. I feel honored to be able to tell these women's stories. The Evil Queen, especially.
She's never been strong enough to let her story run its course. I won't make that mistake.
She's an iconic character, a Disney iconic character, and then she became so human and relatable too. Even for some people that didn't want to like her, they ended up loving her. We took this character that was created by Disney that had, you know, she had one motivation, one objective was to get Snow White and, you know, capture her because of her beauty. And on our show, the character, because we had 7 years to tell a story, just became so full and so rich, and her life became very complex with a child and, you know, a family. And so we got to see this whole other side of the Evil Queen, and she became more iconic.
The Queen is dead. Long live the Evil Queen.
Because you can get like, oh God, I'm playing this again, right? For 7 years, it stays with you. I was talking to a friend about this yesterday. He said, God, 7 years. And I said, yeah. He's like, how was that? And I said, it was hard. You know, it's like saying goodbye to a character like that is almost like a death. And she was so much a part of me. I told her story more than my own because I worked like 14 hours a day, sometimes 17 hours, 5 days a week, and then the weekends prepping. So it was 7 years of just her life. And so walking away from that, it was like, you know, it was almost, I had to mourn her. I had to say goodbye, and it was very hard. Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, it was set in 1939, right? So that time is very interesting. Doing a period piece, I love doing this because I love jumping into the era and what was happening in the world and how does that affect the character and what are they wearing and how do they walk and what was expected out of women at this time. So these are the things that really stayed with me, the evolution of time and history and how we change as women throughout history. You know, at this time, women had to look a certain way, they had to act a certain way, they had to walk a certain way, they had to sit with their legs like this, you know, they had to be very elegant, very feminine. It was just a different time, and I loved tapping into that and exploring that world of this woman. And also, she was pretending to be of an upper class, you know, kind of world. She was pretending, and who she was at the core was not that. So the mask that she puts on, it was really fun for me, and these are the things that stay with me.
I don't want your admiration. I want your fear. And now that I have it, get the hell out of my house.